Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share a Beer. What is this? 464. Hey, man, we're back in there. Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Finished well. You know what I'm saying? That's good. I like it. 464.
Sounding.
Joe loves the number.
Great number. I like that number, man. You know what I'm saying? So today we got we're starting out with Bum. We got Mark. We got Tom. How you guys doing, brothers?
Excellent.
Good.
Good.
Excellent.
Hey, how's everything sound, man? Everything are we sounding okay?
Good. Sounds good.
Okay, great. I think I have the audio thing going. I'm the one that hears double, I think, because I hear myself.
Okay.
But that's fine. I'll tolerate that. That way we can play, our tracks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to get all this stuff in there. I don't have. I still have one more. Here we go. I have one more app to open. And then I think we're all set. I got a ton of stuff that we could possibly talk about.
You fat piece of shit.
Ha! Well, we're working again. Yeah, we're up. You know what I'm saying? So Tom, how you doing, man? Tom was on, and he was trying to stay on, and then he got seriously, and that was it, man. That was it.
Yeah.
I was at a party, and I was like, "Oh man, Share a Beer." So I wanted to at least peep in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I got walked in on, man.
Yeah.
Where are you?
What the hell's this?
Was that a Costanza type of walked in on, or
No.
are you still, master your domain?
Yeah, I think I was. If it was a Costanza, I would have stopped. Right? I just kept going.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Tom's shaved, man. Look at this. He's beardless.
I robbed a couple banks last week.
Oh,
And you want to make sure they look the same. So.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, Hey, we got Neary in the house.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Neri.
Neary's in bed watching. He's
blowing smoke in bed.
Whoa. Yeah. And blowing the covers back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't.
Different kind of smoke tonight.
That's still smoke, though. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing
Neary's still the king of smoke.
He's either way. He's the king of smoke.
Yes,
That's right.
Either way, king of smoke, man. Yeah, that Neary, our guy, is still the king of smoke.
Special fuck you shout out to Joe D and the rest of his craft beer cunts. Just notice he's fucking talking shit.
Intro. Full intro.
Not the malt liquor drinkers on YouTube. Fuck you, Joe D. You fat piece of shit.
Hey, we got Neary in the house. We do full intro. King of smoke.
I'm the king of smoke. There is none higher. Sucker beer peach.
And then he can blow the smoke.
My kingdom, you must use fire. I won't stop smoking until I retire. Now I rock the party. Come correct. Smoke is on time. And the beers connect. Got the right to smoke and will elect. And others can't stand me, but I can give you respect.
So, yeah, we give a quick short intro. The revised. For Neary in the house. It's late over there. What is it, like 1:30 or something in the morning? Yeah. 1 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
So what are you drinking there, Tom?
I'm just having a OJ with some Southern Comfort right now.
Ooh,
let my cool off right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it cold.
Awesome, man. So OJ and Southern Comfort. Awesome.
All right, it's not bad.
And Bum, what are you having, my friend?
I am having something that I brought home with me from Connie Creek Brewing, where I was this afternoon. This is, I believe, possibly the only 4.5-star beer that I've ever checked in on Untapped.
Really? Okay.
This is called the Beauty Mark Stout. Then the brewery is Connie Creek, Joe. Conny. Creek.
Trying to find you here real quick.
I didn't check it in today. I checked it in about a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. and it was so good a month ago. I got a mini growler to go today.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Cool. So like a quart, a 32-ounce growler.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
this stuff is incredible. For anybody who's ever tried Choco Vesa,
yeah.
and many of us have, this is it's a local equivalent of Choco Vesa, and it's hard to describe. There's some differences. It's almost like there's all the same tastes you're getting in Choco Vesa, except maybe balanced a little bit different in the mix. The cinnamon is there, the chocolate is there, the heat's there. They're just balanced a little bit different. Yeah, there's my very good, Joe.
Billy D.
Yeah.
It's got there's even a slightly different grin today. Or at least in this image.
Well, yeah, that was a month ago.
Yeah, so it's he takes on different looks.
Yeah. But Connie Creek Brewing, I have to give those guys a shout out. It's a husband and wife, and plus a couple of extra employees that they've hired. They're a very, very small scale operation in New Kensington, PA. I think I've been maybe to about 20 local breweries so far. They're in my top 3. They have a very, very wide variety of styles, and they have a wider variety than most as far as what they just run the gamut of styles, and everything I've had from them from each style is exceptional. They have hazy IPAs. They have the one that I'm drinking now, which is as far removed as you can get from a hazy IPA. They have basic lagers. They have you name it.
Well, here's their top beers. Not So Honest Lincoln Coffee Camp. I like that. CCESL. Man, after a couple of them bad boys, you can't order that beer anymore, can you? Well, how do you even get that out?
You say, give me what I just said. You say, give me the same thing.
Do me again, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. Chic Stout, BSN. Wow, they're kind of acronym happy here, huh? They got a 3-2-3. No, a 3 times 2, right? 3 times 2. There's the beauty mark you're talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. This is cool. Coffee Camp Sour Brown.
Oh.
Yeah, they had that today, and I didn't try it. There's just too many. There's too many good things to try all at once.
So, do you know? Does the guy, the people that own it, were they in the industry before, or were they just home brewers, or what?
No, they're home. It's a typical thing where home brewers had caught on, and they found a building to buy, and both of them still have full-time jobs, and this is like their weekend endeavor. They're only open like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. All right.
Oh, really? So, and probably only after 5 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Except for the weekends, more expanded hours.
So they must have pretty solid, like, day jobs that are, I don't know, maybe 7 to 3 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Very, very cool place.
I met some school teachers actually last night that I was having a few beers with. Dear God, a few too many. But in any case, that have now. I guess yesterday was the last day of school here. I am not conscious of what school schedules are here, but in any case, I guess it was the last day, and so. There happened to be 3 teachers sitting at the bar last night. So it was kind of interesting how, now that school's out for a little while, they all have different things that they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. That people have that kind of luxury, if you will, to, do different things. Good. Mark, what do you have, my friend?
Yeah, my warm-up beer is Hot Bullet.
Oh, Hot Bullet. Okay.
There's a super good value double IPA.
The double?
Yeah, double IPA. So is it 8%, I think?
All right.
just a really nice, good mix of malt and hops. More citrusy than piney. Just a nice solid beer, and it's like $8.50. I can get it for $8.50 a 6-pack. So I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, very reasonable. Absolutely.
Yeah. So whenever I see it on sale, normal price is like 10, but a couple of stores put it on. Grocery stores put it on sale. It seems like once a month. So
yeah, it's about 11.
Yeah, it's a solid one. Yeah, I didn't check in tonight.
So let's see. Oh, Sprouts.
Yeah,
You got it at Sprouts. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Sprouts actually they do pretty good sale prices on Sierra Nevada and New Belgium and sometimes Oscar Blues. And I don't know if that's because with the North Carolina breweries.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes a difference. But all three of them, they seem to be on sale the most, and all three of them have breweries in North Carolina. So I don't know if that.
So, one of these days, a few people will drink this beer. You've only got, I don't know, almost 65,000 check-ins on this one. No, almost 1,800 check-ins in the last 30 days. I mean, why don't Sierra Nevada start selling some beer, for Christ's sake?
Yeah.
8% ABV, 60 IBUs.
One thing that's interesting is I did notice on their 6-packs now, they really emphasize the fact that they're still 100% family owned. The Grossman family, who started Sierra Nevada, 40 years ago, it's still all 100% in the family. So really
the billboards that they have here in Phoenix are something to that effect, like family. What it's like 3 words or something. It's like family owned, something else, and argued over.
Yeah, argued over.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really emphasizing the fact that they're still family owned. They haven't, basically haven't sold out to anybody yet.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go back over this Beauty Mark that Bum had. I didn't talk about the rating, but it was 101 total, 3 in the last 30 days, and 7% ABV, 43 IBUs, and a 3.79 rating.
That's a really low number of ratings. That's kind of surprising, but
if it's like he said, and it's only open a couple days a week, only open, basically after 5, sort of thing, even on those days.
And I hesitate to say this, but it's in New Kensington, PA. You're getting some local yokels who, it's New Kensington.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not used to that kind of beer.
Yeah. New Kensington isn't gentrified yet.
Yeah. I mean, one of the ratings, or one of the people who checked in, said way spicier than I expected. But that's what kind of beer it is.
Yeah, that's hello, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, congrats to them that they actually found a spot that is affordable enough where they can at least open just a couple of days a week.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's fantastic. Actually, maybe that's what that market needs, is a brewery like that is part-time, if you will, so that they can kind of part-time get back into it.
And it was my second time there, first time on a Saturday. And I mean, when I was there, they had a good, I would say, between people that were there the whole time I was there and people that came and went, a good 100 people or so.
Okay.
That's I mean, the times that they're open would suit me just fine. I mean, I would know no difference because I can't go during the week anyway.
Yeah.
I would bet you that it serves them well to only be open.
It's probably 85% of their business is in those 4 days anyway.
Yeah.
And that allows them to continue to work, which is probably, they're probably using their salary, their pay from their jobs to fund the thing. So they're not going into debt to do it. And they're capturing the majority of the sales anyway. And if it really takes off, then they can make a decision.
Yeah. Right. At that point, maybe one person quits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're brewing beer the other 4 days anyway.
Probably brewing beer at night. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Oh yeah, based on the size of the place compared to the scope of beers that they always seem to have, they're brewing a lot of beers there, and they seem to have a pretty good turnover. So they're always working on the beer, no matter what else they do in their lives.
Yeah. So they're probably brewing beer the other 3 days that they're not open.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Tom, what are you having, brother?
I don't think I've had on the show. Sip of Sunshine.
Oh,
lost liquid.
Sounds good.
Another winner.
Yeah, it's a good brew.
Let's see what's in the fridge.
Wow, this one's looks like a fantastic brew. You've got 346,000 ratings, are actually 5,000 in the last 30 days. This is for the general. I could go to this one for the 2018, but this is for the general listing here. 8% ABV, 65 IBUs, 4.44. Like that number. Good number. 4.44. Right? Don't all the ESPN analysts get super excited? Like they get a soft chub over that sort of number, right? I mean, when they're talking about someone's 40 time, oh, you ran a 4.44. You know what I'm saying? Or 4.40. Yeah, 4.4. Yeah, 4. They'll just keep saying it. Like they just keep saying it over and over again. You know?
Jesus.
444.
Yeah, 4. It's a great number. It's fun to say. You know what I'm saying? So what do you? So are you? It's a pretty tropical and fruity and floral aroma.
So it's still pretty. It's still pretty all there intact. But the funny thing about this beer is it's not brewed by Lost in Liquids. Two Roads, they contract with Two Roads, and Two Roads ships it out. Or they make it and then they ship it out. Because you couldn't even get this beer. 6 months ago, they started shipping this way. Two Roads. You couldn't even get this beer at all.
Oh.
For the longest time. Suppose they have a lot of good stuff, but this is the only beer that they ship to us. That and their Super Session. That's about it. But supposedly it's like a.
So you get that regularly?
Yeah, we get this. Yeah, pretty much. You can't find it every pretty much. Yeah, you can find it within like a 5-mile radius. So,
that's cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that is cool. What do you have on Earth? How you doing first, and what do you have?
How you guys doing?
Excellent.
What's up, Earth?
What's going on, Boom? I had to break out the Anger Celebrator.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's such a solid beer.
With the little thing.
Yeah.
Awesome beer.
Celebrator Doppelbock.
Yeah.
Toffee caramel bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
One of the all-time classics.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That beer was
checked into
Too
this.
bad they don't have 6-packs.
Oh, you get 6-packs? We see 4-packs in the store here. I see 4-packs.
No, we can just. The only way I can get it is as a single.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could buy a bunch of singles, but that adds up.
Yeah. I think the 4-packs are like $18 or something like that. So it's like almost $5 a beer for a 4-pack, something like that.
I got this for $3.50.
Yeah, I was gonna call it $3.50.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no complaints at all.
So you've got on this one here 134,000 ratings, 1,000 in the last 30 days, 6.7 ABV, 24 IBUs, 3.82 bottle cap rating, which sounds a little low maybe, but it's not when you consider this many ratings and at that kind of rate,
Yeah.
It's a little misleading, but that's definitely an awesome beer.
Yeah.
Oh, so it says it's also reported at 7.3. I wonder what this year's, because you're having a fresh one, right? Yeah, see now
I don't know what the date is on this thing.
you look at for 2018, it's 38 and 21, but it gets a 403.
Do they actually put a do they put a date on the label?
No.
No.
That's another
I
one
don't-
of
I
those
don't-
untapped.
Yeah,
Fake vintages.
Yeah.
yeah. Who knows?
And that beer's been around for so long, they might have changed the ABV over the decades and not told anyone.
Yeah.
Well, because it's also
This one's 6.7. It has that on the label, but no date.
because it says also reported at 7.3
Yeah.
right here in the very beginning of the description. So yeah, that's added in 2010. So cool, man. Awesome. I am having some of Atlanta's finest Diet Coke, my friends.
Oh yes.
Boom.
Oh,
It's Joe. It's not Tuesday night.
I know, but I do have somewhere to go right after this. I have to meet a friend for dinner, so I didn't want to take any chances. You know what I'm saying? Since there'll probably be some drinking going on there. So
Yeah.
after last night,
You don't want to already be sauce.
yeah, I don't. It might not take too much for me to pass everybody. Let me tell you that was. Oh man, I just don't. I don't know about you guys, and I'm not going to get too deep into it because I can always come up with subjects to talk about. You guys know that, but when I walk into a bar, what's the ultimate social network that we have? Is walking into a bar, sitting at the bar. That's a social network. Your bar's either in a flat bar or it's in a U-shaped or whatever the shape is. You walk up to the bar and everyone's got their phone just doing this, or they're just like looking off into space at the TV or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it drives me insane. So immediately I try to start conversations. I'll sit next to somebody, try to start conversation. Hey, let me buy you a beer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can I buy you a beer? Buy you a beer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's do shots. Let's get this thing going, man. No one's talking to each other. This is a bar. And not only that, you're not at a table, you're at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. So there's nothing better to me than walking to a quiet bar like I did last night. And no one's talking. Hey, you want a shot? You guys, you want a shot? You want a shot? You want a shot? You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Then the next thing you know what I'm saying? They're having a conversation. Next thing you know, they're having a conversation. Now I can smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
How that works, huh?
It is, man. I don't think people know how to break ice anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're at a bar. Like, you can get on Untapped, and we can get on the Facebook and all these other social networks. You forget how to actually talk to people, man.
That takes effort, though. Come on, Joe.
Yeah. You know what, Bum? Tell me what Billy D says about the malt liquor community. Do they like socialize with each other, man? Do they know how to talk?
Well, you've seen how they talk.
See, the grin's different. It's just different.
Yeah. It is different, yeah. I don't know. There's something going on with Billy D.
Yeah, he's working at it,
He already had his social moments.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of them.
Malt liquor is the original social lubricant.
It's the original social platform.
Yeah, perfect. Oh man, what do you got?
Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
Well, no. I don't want to get your hopes up because last week I said this is the greatest malt liquor report ever. I'm not going to top that this week. Sorry.
Wow, back to back. And remember, there's nothing next week, so.
Yeah, we'll just have to let it build. I mean, we got some good stuff this week.
Okay.
It's not a total loss this week. Okay. First of all, I do want to let you know that Billy D, even though I'm on the Share a Beer show watching you guys, Billy D is always off camera monitoring what's going on in the MLDC. I mean, up to the minute. Right now, as we speak, Billy D has let me know that right now, and I'm not sure if this is a coincidence or not, Shady Malt Shadows is currently doing a live stream, which he has done occasionally before. And right now, as we speak, 209 J Jones is doing what I believe to be his first ever live stream ever.
Whoa.
And if you're okay, Joe, you can punch those up, but I take no responsibility. Shady Malt Shadows will be okay.
This is what
I take no responsibility if you're going to broadcast 209 J Jones live. I take no responsibility for what he may say on live TV.
Let's check some of this out though. He's got
malt liquor we're talking
going now.
Okay.
We've never on a live show never gone to another live show, so this will be
I don't know if there he is. Oh my God.
There it is. Oh, look, ooh, pounding the table. Look at that.
Yeah, and I don't know. You might want to hide the chat if you can.
Oh, okay.
I just know 209 J Jones all too well.
He's got a Mickey's. There you go.
He's got a Mickey. Well, we got the volume low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll give everyone a little taste.
Is he in Florida, Mom?
No, he's in California.
Okay, I see a palm tree in the background. Yeah.
Inconspicuous. Like he's
Deadpool I know is a Deadpool store operated by a drunk white piece of shit.
There it is. It took 2 seconds.
like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with your 5 minutes of fame, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Drink a Mickey's.
That's why I said proceed with caution with him.
Well, we got our feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was, Is he eating like something healthy? Is that granola or something? Cashews or
cashews or
yeah, it looks like some peanuts or something.
yeah.
Is that like in the blueprint? Can you do that?
Oh, sure.
Wow. So it doesn't conflict with the malt, huh? Like healthy stuff.
Yeah. You need like.
Let's take another sample. Let's go in again.
Okay.
I can't talk about June Flute on Memorial Day, people, because he's a veteran and he saved the lives of tens of thousands of people.
Okay.
It's like Druid Fluid, and then it's like Chuck Norris, and then Apocal Doomer.
Okay.
Apocal Doomer, he kicked the shit out of, or Mike May, whatever the fuck he goes by now. He kicked the shit out of some neighbors.
I feel right at home with this.
Yeah.
And you know what the sad thing is? I know who he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dad, you're just informed.
Yeah. That's great. Well, we that's the first ever live stream of another live stream here on.
Yeah.
Right. But okay, is it or is it not a coincidence that these guys are putting their live streams up against
At the same time.
Yeah, the top level beer show Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, it's not the first time. We've had also competing live craft beer shows during our time and day slot as well. So, yeah.
Well, they're just realizing the power of live streaming.
I think that kind of speaks to they're watching. You know what I'm saying? They're watching.
Well, some of them are definitely watching. We know that.
Yeah, we know. Well, we know we've got the chairman that watches. He's a fan of the show. So
yeah. So as far as that goes, now last week we watched his video where he cussed you out, Joe, and miraculously he gave me a shout out. Well, and we watched him last week watching us.
Yes.
I've been waiting all week for the reply to happen, and it never really did. And then as the week went on, it hit me. I was like, you know what? He talked about the art of war, and I wonder if part of the art of war is not striking immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, he confirmed that later in the week. He most of his videos this week were just like freaking out and speaking out against the P Glen, and he did actually mention his reference to the art of war, where he said that's the thing about the art of war: never let your enemy know when you're going to strike.
Oh.
So that's why we went all week without anything. So that brings us to last night. So here's where I need you to punch it up, Joe. Nothing.
Okay.
So need you to go to his second channel, Steel Worldwide 2.
Okay.
And his most recent video titled "Enjoy 40 Ounce, Florida is a Shithole." And I need to get specific on that. You need to punch up the most recent video titled that, because I think he has about 20 videos titled "Florida is a Shithole."
Yeah, popcorn shrimp. There you go.
Popcorn shrimp.
Oh man.
Those actually don't look too bad.
Yeah, that's CPAC.
Oh,
That's one of his favorite microwave meals is CPAC shrimps.
See, that's kind of my point. You got the chairman having frozen deep fried popcorn shrimp, and then you got someone else having healthy, what was it, granola or some sort of health.
Oh, Jay Jones. I don't know if it was healthy.
Yeah, well, we don't know, right? 'Cause at least he had label turned in.
Yeah, he was labeled in.
Whatever Jay Jones had, it may or may not have been healthy, but we know one thing: it was cheap, and that matches up with the CPAC shrimp.
Okay.
So all week, the chairman has been on a rant against the P Glen, calling him anti-American, calling him a redcoat.
Did he get more flags?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's the same amount of flags. There's more money.
cash.
Yeah, I think he's added some cash.
Yeah, added some cash. Okay, got the hurricane. All right, category 5. Is that like a
They're all category 5.
Oh.
Every liquid hurricane is category 5.
Oh, okay.
One day he's gonna make it rain at the strip club.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far he's only made it rain in his own garage.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then he had to pick it up.
Yeah. Everything you're seeing there, he's picked up like 20 different times and rubber banded. So there he is eating his CPAC.
Okay, there. Yeah.
And if you want to get to the good stuff, go to about 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
You look so dainty.
Dinner shoved in the box, ready to enjoy after 5 minutes in the microwave. A delicious pairing to go with my 40-ounce of malt liquor.
A malt liquor.
Big fuck you shout out to Craig's Beer Reviews.
Oh!
Fuck you, Craig. You fat piece of shit.
Oh, and Craig's fat!
Yeah.
No, that's Greg. He's once again getting them confused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bum ass Santa Claus look-alike.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
you, Craig's Beer Reviews. You craft beer fat piece of shit, cunt. Oh yeah, fuck you too, Joe D.
Oh, yes! Hey, at least we got in there, too.
You craft beer fat piece of shit, cunt. Oh yeah, fuck you too, Joe D.
I got a malt liquor, though. You know what I'm saying?
Santa Claus look-alike.
It's to-do list. He's like, oh yeah.
Beer Reviews.
Fuck you.
Craft beer fat piece of shit, cunt. Oh yeah, fuck
I
you
love
too,
the podium.
Joe D.
Yes. I got a malt liquor, though, man. You know that?
And a great burp.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the one getting like cheers. I'm getting like cheers. You know what I'm saying? Because he's drinking after that in the thumb up.
I think that is actually a greeting of friendship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this like the state of address, the malt version?
Yeah, it's the State of the Malt Union address. They actually, a lot of these guys do that. He's done many State of the MLDC videos. And if you can't make it out, his theme all week, every video he's done is "You're a Grand Old Flag" by Sinatra.
Great.
Now, you may have missed the burp, Joe, when he after he cusses you out.
God bless the red, white, and blue. It's the greatest fucking flag on the flat earth.
On the flat earth.
Full glory.
Oh my god.
Miss Glenn, fucking hang yourself by that Union Jack. British flag.
He's still burping.
You can't get 40 ounces of bullock in your area. Piss Glenn.
Piss Glenn. Yeah. We got to catch this.
Oh yeah, classic burp after he cusses you out, Joe.
You're a fat piece of shit, cunt. Oh yeah, fuck you too, Joe D.
No charge. He's got to throw in a no charge after that. I did miss that one, man.
It's funny how he goes, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, shout out."
Craft beer, fat piece of shit, cunt. Oh yeah, fuck you too, Joe D.
Yeah.
So
kind of like, that's part of the drill now. You know what I'm saying? That anytime anybody in the craft beer community gets it, and you too, Joe D. You know what I'm saying?
So if you want some great bonus footage from this video, just go to about 10:15.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's check that out. Yeah, this has got to be good too. Yeah, 10:15.
Yeah, about 10:15.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll go over here. Oh, let me make sure it shows everything. Okay. It's a few minutes. Oh, no wonder it didn't. Oh, he ain't looking too good right there.
Oh, what the hell?
What is that? What was that?
He does that all the time.
Speaking at malt.
It looks like a monkey or something right there. What's happening there? Look at that. How is that, man? What is?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What is that? That 40's killing them.
Yeah, I think it's the CPAC.
And it's between the 40 and I don't know if any of that's really agreeing with what he's doing there.
Yeah.
And they drink it out of the bottle too, so all that CO2 is going straight into them.
Yeah,
it's
actually horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, and just total all that air and everything. Just it's,
He must get bloated so bad.
yeah.
He's just enjoying himself.
He's just sitting there chewing. Like, what?
No nothing, just going at it.
And you will note he's up to 6 American flags now, plus a Christmas tree.
Plus a Christmas tree, yes. And how many hurricane boxes do we have there? 1, 2. I count at least 6, right?
Well, the flags are obscuring a lot of his cases.
Yeah. That's true.
They're all on the other side by his.
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. He has his secondary set.
Nice. Camaro.
Yes. Well, actually, no.
Camaro, yeah.
Right there, what you're seeing is where you can normally see his cam arrow, but everything's covered up.
He's hurting.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was a big. Look at that. Still burping. He hadn't even took a drink in a while. He's still burping.
Oh man.
Then he has to do that. Whew.
It's like cool.
I have to drink more of this stuff. Whew. Yeah. Someone save me. I have to drink more of this crap.
He's like, I'm the president.
Yeah. It ain't easy.
Reputation to uphold.
So this is what it's like.
American flag T-shirts you wear. Fat Reggie.
Oh, Fat Reggie.
You always be a fat Canadian piece of shit. Fuck you, Reginald.
Oh my god. Oh, God.
Too bad the guy who shot up Las Vegas
No.
didn't fire a straight bullet at Fat Reggie's fucking McNugget head.
Oh my
Fucking Reginald.
God. No, he didn't. Oh my.
Canada's a shithole.
Oh my God. That's horrible. We gotta hear that again.
Las Vegas.
Oh my God. He didn't go there.
A fat Canadian piece of shit. Fuck you, Reginald.
Yeah, he lives in Las Vegas now, Reggie.
Too bad the guy who shot up Las Vegas didn't fire a straight bullet at Fat Reggie's fucking McNugget head.
Oh my
Fuck you, Reginald.
God, man. You've got a guy in a.
Canada's a shithole.
It's so horrible.
That's horrible. And then he gives a malt liquor after all of that. A guy in a ski mask is talking about the shooter in Vegas launching bullets at this.
Oh, I've heard worse than that from him.
Oh my God. He's struggling because he's only got probably up to right there that he's still burping like you said, Tom. Oh man.
So we go back to your grand old flag.
Yeah, we pretty much got that video broke down right there. Yeah, that was awful. That's an awful thing to say, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to say that. That's for sure. Ooh, you know.
That's why I try to zero in on just certain things that these guys say. Which is
yeah. That was horrible. Hey, we got a head coach in the chat. So, what else you got for us, brother?
Nothing much else. Although we should cover other stuff other than the chairman. I do want to give a big shout out to the return of Brown Bag.
Oh, Brown! Yeah, we haven't heard from
He's
Brown
been absent for like at least 8 months, and he made a video finally. And I was going to let you know how long it's been, and I went back to his to look at his most recent video, but he deleted all his old videos.
Oh,
except the newest one. So who knows how long it's been. But at least Brown Bag is still around. One of the classic malt liquor videos.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for next week. So I'm sure we will have the stuff building up over the next 2 weeks. The next malt liquor report.
I am sure we will, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, thank you, Billy D, and thank you, Bum, for that great malt liquor report as usual. The highlight of the show for sure. That was great, man.
Or the low light in some cases.
Yeah, or yeah, the low highlight, right? Of
Yeah.
the show. Yeah. The low high point of the show. Yeah. Yeah. That was good. I liked the way that now not only in any craft beer kind of is get launched. Oh yeah, it's Joe D too. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Hey Earth, you on to another beer, brother?
I'm about to go get one actually.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just kind of waiting for that to end.
Yeah, we'll come back to you. Anybody else got one? You got one, Mark?
Yep, I've got a growler, which is local growler store, but the beer is Transmigration of Souls.
Wow.
4 times double hop, 4 times quadruple hop.
Wow.
So it's from Orpheus Brewing in Atlanta.
So is it a special version of that beer?
Yes, Transmigration of Souls is the standard double IPA for them, but they've got a quadruple hop version that I got at the growler store.
That must be a very dry hop, like a dry finish.
Yeah, it's a quadruple dry hop. Yeah, so get a little bit. It's not super obvious. It tastes fairly close to the regular one.
I'm not showing that beer even on here.
It's called
I can find Transmigration of Souls. Just
yeah, and if you scroll down a few, there'll be the quadruple dry hop Transmigration.
Just gives it a little more bite.
Yeah, there's a little bit. It's a little drier. Yeah, a little drier up front, but the malt profile is pretty similar to what I've had from the regular ones.
I'm super jealous. I wish I was able to go to a place like that in my hometown and be able to just fill up growlers. That must be awesome.
Oh, you can't do growlers, Tom?
We don't have that in Massachusetts.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I mean, you can go to breweries, but
okay.
There's no like a one-stop shop that you can go to fill up growlers and get out of it. No.
Yeah, they put that allowed that about 6 years ago, and there's been just like everything. There's been a bunch. There were a bunch that opened and a bunch that went out of business.
Does he just once he sells a beer out, he gets something new, and then it's always fluctuating?
Yeah, he's always switching out stuff. Yeah, they have about 30 taps.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and he rotates. He does a really good job of rotating stuff each week. You know, they've got their core stuff. You know, probably 10 that are there all the time, but about 15 to 20 of them change every week or two.
Wow.
Yeah.
He must do really well for himself, man.
Yeah. No, it's a good business.
You get a lot of loyal customers that keep coming back, and you're basically set.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he does.
And with the growler, you buy the growler and you have it, so you always remember it back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like you always see it. Like, all right, beer.
Right. Yeah, this is a 32 ounce, and he charged the first time you go in there. He charges, I think it's like $5 for a 32 ounce, and then $6 for a 64. And then you just bring it back and recycle them. So,
it's growlers are great, you know, for that. And even though you can't get the larger ones, and I do sometimes, but those 32 ounces are perfect, man.
Yeah, that's almost always what I get because it's usually just me and Pam that drink it. You know, so it's enough for either two. Yeah,
it's just that right 2 beers and you're good. You know,
yeah,
that
exactly.
perfect size. I think. You know, that's what I like about the growlers is because it's also a perfect size and it's canned. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yep, that's a really good idea.
I think we've got some new people in the chat. Mike Tyson.
Hey, man, what's up?
You know, What do you think the odds that Mike Tyson actually uses Mike Tyson and his little thumbnail there?
Hey, he might like craft beer, man.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, the guy likes pigeons. I mean,
Yeah.
craft beer.
Hey, I would love to have a pigeon that would be able to fly for me. You know.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Pigeons.
Yeah, I guess you think about it. Let me see. We have Dangus. Is he new? I don't know if I've seen him before. When are you going to open the barbecue and bicycling channel again?
Oh, me, never. All right. I have the financial planning channel. If you need financial planning, let me know.
Yeah, he's got that. You know, if you want to check that out. Of course, I got my mom in there and my nephew. What's up, boy?
Hey, Mom.
Mind your grandma, CJ.
Yeah, there you go.
And then who's Beavis Chaka?
Beavis Chaka? I haven't.
The
That's a new
best
one.
beer is Labatt Blue Pilsner.
Ooh, hey,
I beg to differ.
It's possible.
It's
the McKenzie brothers.
yeah, it's the best to you, so that's all that matters, right?
Oh, no. You enjoy the beer.
Yeah, you enjoy it. He's currently enjoy. We got Johnny in here, and he's currently enjoying a grape arita. It's
Grape
actually
Arita?
not bad. No, it's not bad. It's great. Right?
Mhm.
It's great.
Grape
But yeah,
Arita.
that's a premium adult beverage right there. What are you kidding?
Yes, yeah.
You
Premium.
know? Come on.
Premium up there.
Yeah, premium malt beverage. We got old school J23. Can you do a review on what is this? America bourbon? I don't know.
America.
You ever, is that a real bourbon?
All
America?
bourbons,
Oh, yes, yeah.
all bourbons in America.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But I wonder, I just didn't know if there was an actual America bourbon. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'll entertain it. Let me see here. America bourbon. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there actually is. Yeah, check this out. Of course, they want to know your age. What's up with that, man? What's with these? I don't know.
No, this is just yes or no instead of having to type in a bogus book.
If
Yeah.
you could just refresh and hit yes.
So, ooh, hey, yeah, the secret history of America bourbon. Yeah, well, I know now all I need to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, pick up a bottle and hey, you know, check that.
Hello, lady.
Hey, how you doing?
What's from the Rockets?
Yeah, got to have some. I like their labeling. The bottles, the labeling looks really cool. It looks like something out of. Huh?
It looks like a beer label on the bottle.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah.
Are they Kentucky or where are they out of? You know?
Yeah, where are they out of?
Looks like
Is it Tennessee, maybe, or no? That wouldn't be Tennessee.
Kentucky would be.
Kentucky, yeah, probably.
Yeah, Texas license plate.
Was
That is a
that
Texas license plate.
bourbon?
Huh.
Bourbon used to just
Texas. Houston, Texas. Yep. Yeah, Texas is still like American, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Is it still America, Texas?
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's kind of.
Oh, there you go. You got it with what is that?
Texas full
Maybe.
Yeah, that looks like a Texas photo.
This is their Instagram right here.
Is that supposed to be a Lone Star? Lone Star State?
They're appealing to a certain niche. Oh,
That's aged beef right there, isn't it?
dry aged.
Mm-hmm. Down for that. What is this? This seasoning called gunpowder?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. This is
I would actually buy. Oh, there you go, Joe. Cigar.
yeah. You got a nice cigar and
Get that lighter.
that, and some stone kind of cubes. Those are cool. That's a very whiskey thing to do. Just chill some of those bourbon stones, or what do they call them?
How much it is?
Whiskey stones, yeah, they something like that, right?
What's the ABV on that?
Yeah, we need more info here.
Proof or so, I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, let's see.
More and more.
At least 80, right?
No charge. Yeah, we got 70% corn, 26% rye, 4% wheat.
Yeah.
Distilled with Ohio waters. What?
But they're in Texas.
They're in Texas.
Wait, what? We distill our whiskey?
We ship our bourbon whiskey to Charleston, South Carolina, where we produce harsh tasting. What is that?
Is there a called Ohio and Texas? I don't know.
Oh, this is confusing now.
Patented technology.
Oh, 90 proof, 45% alcohol.
Okay.
So, not a bad, a pretty good little sipping whiskey there, right?
Yeah.
Veteran owned, award winning.
If it was under $40, $30 a bottle, I'd buy one.
Let's see, shopping. Right here, you've got $29, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there you go. You can pick up a bottle for.
You ever had the Blanton's? It's really not that far. The Blanton's right there. Blanton's original.
Mm-mm.
That's really good.
Is it really? Okay.
In my area, it's like $55. But I'd imagine in Mark's area, it's probably like $40. That's a really good whiskey, a bourbon.
The Blantons. I mean, this one's showing 169, man.
They're blowing smoke.
Oh.
They're asking for that. I don't know if they're going to get that.
Blanton's?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
For what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, thanks for the heads up, man. I had never heard of that bourbon before. So, I mean, there's so many bourbons out there. I mean, just like beers, right?
Yeah.
A lot of craft bourbon, craft spirits happening right now. In like we had that conversation with Zach, it's actually more profitable, more worth it for you to make spirits than beer. Spirits are more on the rise. Millennials, right?
Yep. And then you think about it, say you get the barrels, say you buy the barrels and then you use the barrels, you can always sell the barrels. You get your money back for those at least.
What? Yeah, I think we deduced that it was more profitable to make your light spirits, right? Because you can turn around so quickly. The dark spirits, you know, have to age, and that adds
or a gin or something like that, and yeah, you can turn that around in a few days.
Hey, Earth, what did you end up grabbing, brother?
I got Jackie O's Oil of Aphrodite.
Oh,
shame on you.
Ooh, which is what? What's the style?
It's a stout. Yeah,
Okay.
Stout brewed with walnuts.
Walnuts.
Ooh.
Wow, what an interesting. That is. Wow.
Yeah.
It's not blowing me away though. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate. I'm getting the nuttiness, some brown sugar.
It
tastes a little bit of nuts.
You almost, and I'm getting a nut.
But other than that, I'm getting a metallic taste too, which is a little bit of a turn on.
Yeah,
that's not real good. Yeah.
No.
And those beers
kind of, I don't know if it warms up, maybe the metallic will go away. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Still pretty chilled.
Yeah, it's not quite room temperature, so we'll see what happens.
So you got 17,000.
It's real light though. All those flavors are really subdued and mild, so it's not rich and bold or nothing like that.
Okay. All right. Is it 10%?
Yeah, 10% ABV,
Yeah.
40 IBUs, and
it's real easy to drink though. You can
rating.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
You could
interesting.
easily just down this.
An American double stout brewed with what is this? Interrogation Acres Black Walnuts. Interrogation Acres Black Walnuts and Belgian candied syrup.
Oh, okay.
Man, you would kind of expect some big things out of that beer.
That's probably the sweetness I'm getting from the, like I said, brown sugar. That's probably what that is.
I wonder if maybe some of that metallic taste could be coming from that as well. You know?
Who knows?
Well, walnuts, yeah, I don't know. No, walnuts shouldn't give them metallic. Well, unless they're like rancid walnuts, which would not be good. Because, you know, if you like roast, like when nuts, you keep them around, if you keep your nuts too long, they go rancid. So
Yeah.
If you don't use your nuts too long, you know what I'm saying? If they're just sitting around.
If you don't nibble on your nuts very long for a while, they go rancid.
You know, you got to use it or lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just let your nuts sitting around, man. They go rancid.
You want your nuts going rancid.
Yeah, you get metallic taste out of that right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like rancid, like oil, that type of thing.
Yeah, that's bad news.
Tastes kind of off. Yeah.
So here's the Interrogation Acres shelled black walnuts. I'm interested in this. Perfectly cracked and ready to eat black walnut kernels make an excellent addition to your diet. Okay, I don't want to hear all that. Low in fat and cholesterol and sugar-free, blah, blah, blah. The wild harvested black walnuts are strong and bold in flavor. Add them to chocolate, chip cookie dough, toss in a salad, or, okay. Toss your salad. Yeah. Add your nuts to her salad, baby. Yeah.
Toss your nuts in a salad.
But yeah, strong and bold in flavor. I don't know the differences between particular kinds of walnuts. You can obviously tell a difference between different types of nuts, but I mean,
I wouldn't say they're bold.
Have you
Not
had
by any means.
Have you had Interrogation black walnuts?
I don't know if I've specifically had black walnuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't, you know, so that's why I was curious. So I went to this, description here. That's the same thing.
This is a 2017 bottle too.
All right.
It's not too old, but.
Was it aged in hot temperatures?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I've had the same thing, and I've had metallic taste. Because sometimes if your beer's on the side, or it can eat away at the cap, or if it's, I don't know, beers are weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out that metallic taste he's talking about. Because I'm thinking like
the metallic seems like it's fading away.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not quite as prominent as it was.
Okay.
I'm also
still there a little bit.
What was the last? Let me see, because this was a double stout, an imperial stout. What was the last stout you've had earth with walnuts? I can't.
I've had a coffee stout that was hazelnut.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A lot of walnut.
I don't know about like just the dried nuts or nothing like that. I don't know. That's a good question.
You get Joe going, man.
Did it have a big...
Yeah, he brought it up, so
it did.
I say it how it is, man. It is what it is.
Did those black nuts have a big head?
Nuts.
Did those black nuts have a long shelf life?
Nuts everywhere.
Dude, leave it.
He can't contain him when you say that.
Mustache man, did you?
Remember, your mom's in the chat, Joe.
Even worse than that. It's not so much my mom as my nephew, man.
You have a nephew? Well, yeah.
Mom, I apologize. Jody's behalf.
Right now, not only is mom shaking her head, probably lowering the volume, but we have another person that's always in here. You know, Pam is off in the camera right there. Probably
she
just
blocks it out. She just blocks it out.
Hand going, oh my god. You know.
And right about now, your nephew's saying, "Mom, what are black nuts?"
Exactly. What's the big deal with that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that is funny. Anyway, you know what I was going to mention? I got a new chair. Check this chair out. It's pretty cool. I got a game chair.
Oh, you got a racing seats, what you got?
You got a car.
It's pretty cool. Check it out. It's awesome. Love the chair. I don't know if you noticed, but Amazon was having a sale on all their gaming chairs. I mean, a major sale. They marked this bad boy down almost $70.
Wow.
So I bought it. You know what I'm saying? It reclines. Check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's made for fat people. It has a big old weight limit to it. It's awesome.
What's the weight limit? Because I'm
interested. What's that bad boy cost?
Yeah, I'm stretching the limits of my 200-pound weight chair. It's always sinking down.
If this one will fit me, he's got you covered. And then yeah, this one's got a 300-pound weight limit. So it's, you know, if your other chairs don't, you know what I'm saying? And
pull back support all the way up. It probably makes a big difference if you're sitting for a long time.
You know, I don't like my other chair. It was still in good shape, but most office chairs lean back like that.
Mm-hmm.
You never noticed. So I don't know if you ever noticed, but sometimes I would put a pillow in back here, and that was literally just to help support me a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't get that lumbar support where you need it.
Yeah. Now this one you might see over here. See, there's a little white pillow here. It had a lumbar pillow for your lower back, which was massage, and it plugged into a USB, so you could take your portable battery and plug your massager into there. And then it had another pillow for up here. I don't like all those pillows, so I took them off. But it is a great chair, and it has a footrest too. Believe it or not, that you can't see. So you could, if you're daring enough. At my size, you don't do these things, but you could lean back essentially, and then there's a footrest under here. You could kick this out, and it shows big guys like me laying out in this thing, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'll never do that. Promise you.
Not on camera, anyway.
Not on camera. No, I don't want that recorded forever. But I got this chair for $115, something like that.
Wow.
That was a great price because this thing was like almost $200.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've had it in my cart. I can't even tell you how long on Amazon. And then they finally marked them down. And I got this in a true 2 days. I ordered it Wednesday. And I got it like 9 a.m. this morning. It was crazy. FedEx showed up and was like, here. Whoa, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't expecting it till next weekend. But they shipped it in a true 2 days, man. Their Amazon's shipping has been coming under fire recently because of, their quote 2 day shipping is taking a week,
Sometimes, yeah.
So, I'm like, wait a minute, it's Monday. And you're telling me it's not going to be here till like Sunday? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? So this one actually showed up early and it was in great shape. And so if you've been looking for a new chair, and I like the way it's like pleated and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's got that like nice, and it's really good leather and everything. I'm pretty happy with it. So pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like a racing chair.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool.
Like a Recaro or something.
Yeah. When you start looking at these gaming chairs, they all look like that. They have like different colors and they're a little more, like you said, racier or something. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. So something just in case, you want a new office chair, something a little more sturdier as well. you know, because I like it. And my main motivation was because it sits more up, and it's, you know, I'm 6 foot, so it has a nice, you know, backrest. It feels good. So when I'm sitting here editing or doing the show or something like that, it gives real nice support where I want it, you know. So it just works just like your chair in your car. You know what I'm saying? So you know, your typical car that, you know, before they had power, you know, you had the lever, you had to lift, and that's the way this is. So it's awesome. Pretty nice. Kind of a bitch to put together.
Okay.
A little bit. It was hard to attach the side pieces to the bottom and to the back. But once you got through that part, the rest is pretty easy, yeah. But yeah, highly recommended. It was a good buy, you know, for anybody looking for that. If anybody wants another expensive hobby to get into,
I always look for myself an expensive hobby.
yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You could pick up the audio.
No.
Huh? Well, yeah. People that don't want another expensive hobby, just tune out now. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a bunch of them. Like, you could either get into gaming, which will cost you a bunch of money, or you could get into craft beer, of course. That's not enough for you. You can get into cigars, which will cost you even more money, because you'll find yourself going to look for beers, and now a lot of places that sell good beers, at least here in Arizona, will also sell good quality cigars. And so you're like, oh, yeah,
cigars, whiskey.
Yeah. Cigars, whiskey, like, you need another thing, right?
Yeah, it's not enough.
You can drop 2 bills. It's like going to Costco now, going to the shop for a beer. You know what I'm saying? You're like
my wife says I have a champagne taste on a beer budget, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, and then if you do photography as well, you're like,
that's a money sink.
Oh, you know. And if all of that isn't enough, you could pick up the audiophile bug. You know what I'm saying? And that'll just empty all the rest of your account.
Any money left in your checking account, just become an audiophile, and you can get rid of it.
If you got any money left after all of that, then pick that up, and you can.
then you can become a car guy.
Then you get into
really
car.
Screwed.
And yes, then any money you had left anywhere, even the money that you think you've got coming tomorrow, you can put into a car. Yes. Yeah.
And it might take forever.
Car guys get, I mean, you can, well, that's Earth's business, right? You make certain car parts for a living, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm in the 12-volt industry.
You know, so he it's for his bread is buttered right there. So that's an expensive. I had a couple of car guys that I worked with in Albuquerque that raced, and the money they put into that stuff was stupid. You know,
doing race cars, track time, all that, man. Yeah,
every time you go out there, you can blow something. It's like,
yeah. I mean,
$1,000, another $2,000.
A couple thousand, my ass. These guys were dropping like 25 G's on a motor, you know, and then all the time that it took to get everything dialed in, and then 3.5 seconds later, it blew up. You never got a good run out of it, and it just blew up. And then on top of that, it lit on fire. So it was like,
yeah, you're lucky if something just happens and not ends up on fire.
At least if it just blows up, maybe you could fix something. You know what I'm saying? But then it blew up and lit on fire. You're like, oh yeah, screw it. That's just.
Yeah.
It made me go back to having that beer again. Like,
yeah.
And all you can afford is like Natty Ice.
Yeah.
Blew up and
that's why Natty Ice and Bud Light and all them cheaper beers are like sponsors because you can't afford it after all of that junk. Yeah. You have to have a beer sponsor after that. Yeah, it's time for Natty Ice.
NASCAR is not sponsored by what would it be? Oscar Blues, something like that.
You know what, Bum? Is there? We have craft beer guys, and is there macro beer guys? Like, is there some kind of macro beer channel?
No, I don't think there's any middle ground, but we have a lot of the malt liquor guys that stray into that territory, like Fear. That you're getting into a very, very gray area. Just like anything, you're always going to have that gray area.
Yeah.
I mean, we have craft beer reviewers who will kind of tiptoe into the bad beer territory and do bad beer reviews. And we have the malt liquor guys who go backwards from malt liquor and review those same things. So we're all tied together.
Yeah, we're all tied together there. Yeah. Okay.
At both ends of the spectrum are the craft beer snobs and the malt liquor hardcore people follow the blueprint. So it's like the color spectrum. There's 5 million different color shades. As you get closer and closer, it all blends together.
Just a different SRM in that chain.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So
just different varieties of it.
Yeah. Is anybody doing anything special for Memorial Day? Or anything else going on this weekend that you might be that might be happening?
I was given serious consideration to scrubbing my toilet.
Did you get that like hard ring going around there that you got to really get in there and scrub the stone and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the whole week's worth of splatter that just know.
I was thinking about making that my Memorial Day project. All that could possibly wait till next year.
Yeah, that's that art of war we were talking about earlier, right? That
never make it obvious when you're going to plan your attack.
You want to surprise them?
Yeah.
But
you can always use one of Coke's 101 uses, and
that's true.
Toilet up for that.
That's true. Yep.
Oh, what spraying Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Hadn't thought. Yep.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that either.
Works every time. Yep. Yeah.
Works every time.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it works on my toilet.
You need to post a video.
I wonder if that's the first time we've ever talked about cleaning the toilet on Share Beer. What do you think?
It's definitely not the first time we've talked about toilets.
No.
Cleaning, that might be a first.
Okay, I'm curious. Has anybody used, now that we mentioned toilets, anybody used the Japanese toilet?
I have not.
No.
Yeah.
Although I'm tempted.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend the money to upgrade at this point because my old American toilets work great.
Yes. Yeah. I've got new American toilet that, wow, is all I got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That thing, you got to kind of lift up a little bit if you're going to sit and flush because, whoa, baby. You know?
But, I mean, really, when you think about it, what's wrong with a little warm water up there, just kind of cleaning things out?
I mean, I'm down for new. I mean, you learn new things all the time.
That's right.
You know,
life is about experience.
It's worked for other cultures for years already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean,
what do they call it when it spits the water up?
Bidet.
Bidet. Yeah.
Or some of my coworkers I've heard called it bidet. You have a bidet.
A bidet.
A bidet.
I've heard about these Japanese toilets though that kind of, you know, water it all down and then kind of, you know, air dry it and it's all good. Yeah, I mean the thing needs power is the problem. Like you need to have someone install it because it needs power. You know what I'm saying?
You probably have toilet paper. I mean, that's probably the plus.
Yeah, I think they even have it to where, you know, the lid will lift for you and all those sorts of things as you walk up there.
It's a touchy.
You know,
automation at its best.
At its best, absolutely. Yeah.
Japanese automation. I mean, they are the kings of that. So.
Yep. What else do I got here? I got. Oh, you know what? I should have talked about that. You know, I meant to mention this. And it's not beer related at all or anything like that. But I don't know if you guys heard. I know Earth has, but California passed this new, or they proposed a new mandate or something like that, for all the new homes built in California to have solar.
Wow.
Huh.
Every new home now in California will have solar in 2020. So starting in the year 2020, all the new homes will have to have a new built home will have to have solar.
So is the amount of solar panels based on the size of the home or something? Is that how they do it?
Probably. Yeah.
It's
should have been done a long time ago.
Not a bad idea. I mean, the cost of solar panels has come down quite a bit.
It's come down quite a bit.
Yeah.
I know here I have solar, and so if you had solar, SRP is one of the power companies here in Phoenix, and I have SRP, and they were offering they were offering an incentive. I forget how much. I think it was a couple $1,000 if you got batteries.
Oh, okay. To buy the batteries to store the energy.
Battery storage.
So if you already had solar, they were trying to encourage you to get batteries. Because here in Arizona and Earth's area as well, you know, there's a huge draw on electricity this time of year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Because it's like 188 million degrees there, and you need some air conditioning.
Yep.
So here's part of the story that I'm looking at. So you've got, I'll share the screen with you. I thought it was an interesting move forward, right? California just became the first state in the U.S. to require all new buildings feature solar panels come 2020. The state's Energy Commission voted unanimously Wednesday, and this is a couple-week-old story now. Yeah, from 5/11. Unanimously to update building standards. Sounds great, right? After all, what is this? Reduction in greenhouse gas emissions will amount to 155,000 dirty cars off the road. And, you know, they have all their stats. The panels are expected to add about $9,500 to home purchasing costs, or about $40 a month more to a 30-year mortgage.
Yep. Yeah, that's the issue where most people are going to be fight it.
But at the same time, it's the same thing that I considered when I bought my home. You know, because it already had solar. And it's just like they said. At the same time, however, homeowners are expected to see about an $80 a month shaved off their utilities, and that's something that we don't think of enough when we're buying a home. Period, whether it be used or new. You know, you think about the payment, what your mortgage is going to be. Not enough people think about, okay, well, how much are my monthly expenses to run that house going to be?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, so you think, okay, I can afford whatever it may be, $1,000 a month, $800 a month, or $1,800 a month. You're like, okay, we can do that. We can manage that. But then it's going to cost you in certain areas like mine, you know, $500 a month, $600 a month for electricity. you know. And solar can cut that down quite a bit. So,
yeah, I mean, if you live in the area that, like you guys do, I mean, geez, it's nothing but sun.
Yeah.
I mean,
frankly, I haven't paid now. Now it's been, the sun has been more powerful now here in Arizona for, I think this is the third month now, and I haven't had an electric bill for 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So just these 3 months, though, you know what I'm saying? Because the sun has been producing more energy. You know, I have a smaller,
that balance between the sun giving you the power that you need versus how much you need to
right,
cool and all that stuff.
Yeah, because that's the most expensive utility out here.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's electricity, and I have an all-electric house pretty much. I have a little gas, but not much. Just the water heater, basically.
Yeah.
I think there's one more appliance, but yeah, electric is the biggest, you know, power thing that we have. So, you know,
difference. I mean, we have natural gas for the furnace and the water heater, and electric for for everything else. And Tom's probably the same way. Natural gas for the furnace and electric for everything else.
Does anybody here have propane? Does anybody use propane?
No.
Other than the grill, maybe, but
yeah, the grill. Sure, yeah. I don't. I was wondering. I thought maybe
it's really only the houses that are out of the city, out in the
away
from woodwork areas that have that.
Well, I know in Albuquerque it was the same way. Like you have certain parts of town that had even certain homes in those parts of towns that used propane. They had like tanks and stuff like that, that they had.
Right.
What is it, every like 3 months or however you consume?
Up north, it's common to have those tanks.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I thought Andrew had propane. Maybe head coach does. I don't know.
You might not want. Yeah, it might make sense.
Yeah, there's because
no, his is potato pain. It's powered by potatoes.
Potato pain.
It's powered by all the potatoes and all the hoes up there, right?
Yeah.
In Idaho country, Idaho.
Powered by a French fry making.
Powered by a French fry maker. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was meaning to mention that story there. And let me see. We talked about some of these other things already. I heard something about this one as well. Verizon. I guess Verizon has this new service that I guess a lot of people don't know about. It might help some people save some cash. Let's check it out. It might help some people. So let's see. There is an unlimited plan that they have, and they're talking about it's super secret or something like that.
Secret, but it's online.
Exactly. Yeah. It's their Verizon's flagship unlimited plan, $85 for the first time, which is a large cut. This ain't it. This ain't the story that I was saying. Because Verizon has another company now, and I forget what they call it. But yeah, here it is. Yeah, because this is it. All right, yeah. It might be the way the company is very stealthily starting a startup. I'm sorry, that offers more restricted unlimited plan for $40, calls and text included. Yeah, that's what it was. Maybe I need to click this to find out, because you have to like apply for it or something, and they're only accepting a certain amount of people in it. But it's like a $40 a month, and it's total Verizon, but it's under a different name or something like that. I'm blowing this, ain't I? I don't remember a lot of details about it. The one that I've been hearing about it from, if anybody follows Clark Howard, he's the one that's been talking a lot about this super secret Verizon plan that a lot of people don't know about. And you can't apparently go to a Verizon store and ask about it because they won't tell you, apparently is what he says. And you can't call Verizon and ask about it because they'll tell you that it doesn't exist. They don't know what you're talking about. The only way to get it is to go to this website. It's almost like, if anybody remembers when Gmail first started, you had to have like an invite to it. They were only allowing so many people into Gmail, and then if you were one of the lucky ones to get in, you had like 10 or 12 invites that you could send to people, and everybody was wanting one of those, or a lot of people were wanting those invites. If you remember, it's been a while, hasn't it? But that's the way that Gmail started. And this is a similar thing. Like, they have this website. God, I wish I could remember what it was called. Maybe I should go to Clark Deals and find out.
Sounds like they're testing the waters, like a beta type thing or something.
Maybe they realize that everyone's switching to prepaid. You can go to Virgin Mobile, Metro PCS for $35 a month. It's like unlimited everything. I don't know about you guys.
Let's see. I'm not seeing it anywhere anytime, fast. But yeah, just something I thought could help. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if anybody wants to pick up another expensive habit, you can darn sure become an audiophile, or you start getting into audio, and that'll take care of all the rest of the money you got.
I'm trying to rid myself of expensive habits.
Good luck with that, Bum.
Exactly. Yeah, good luck with that. Exactly.
Yeah. I've got it down. I've got it down to just good beer and vintage baseball schedules on eBay, and it's still sucking up all my money.
Oh, that's it. I wanted to mention one other thing. Just in case somebody wants to order some beer online. I ordered some beer, from, let me see, what did I tell you the name was, Mark?
I forgot.
Was it Trevesi?
It's been an hour and a half, Joe. Come on, I don't remember that long.
Was it Trevesi?
I get a few beers in me on a Saturday night. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah.
It's like craft beer a go-go or something.
Yeah. Here it is. I found it. So I ordered some beers from this company here, craftshack.com. So they have a flat ship rate, right? A ship flat rate. So no matter what you order, I think pretty much their shipping is $30, $29. So if you order one beer, or if you order, 2 cases, it's going to be $30. You get the picture.
Oh, look, there's the man juice.
Yeah, man juice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you order $100 worth of beer, then it's going to be more worth it.
Yeah, exactly. So here's it's pretty simple. So, here they show you one 750 milliliter bottle or 12 bottles, same shipping charge. You know what I'm saying? 1 can or 24 cans, same shipping charge. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't get more clear than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's boom, right? So it's worth it for you to order more beer, which is, I think exactly what makes it profitable for them too is,
and better for you as a beer lover too.
And beer, right? So I like that they even have a section on here for San Diego breweries, so you can go right to a nice selection of beers that are, from San Diego or supposedly from San Diego. So,
and you probably get most of those already, don't you, Joe?
Yeah, I do.
San Diego, anyway.
Now, I mentioned to you guys that I'm traveling to Atlanta to see Mark next weekend. So I'm testing this water. I'm testing this out. I sent some beer to Mark. We'll see how long it takes. and I'll report to you. You know what I'm saying, on how this went, because it seems like
you're here before Joe, then we'll drink it together. If it gets here after Joe, then I'm drinking all by myself.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how that part's gonna go down. Yeah, that's how that part's gonna go down. But I thought it was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a good way to test out how this works. You know what I'm saying? And how it ships and everything. It sounded like a decent option to me, because I'm like, okay, you know, a lot of people send beer mail, and by the time you buy the beers, you go to your beer store and select a bunch of beers, and then find a decent box, and then find packaging, and get everything secured, and then take it to your post office or your shipping place and get it shipped off. You probably spent just as much, you know, if you add in your time and everything else. So I'm like, this sounded like a decent solution. You know what I'm saying? So craftshack.com is the one I used. So we'll give you a first-hand test.
Interesting. Did they have a like when you were ordering the beer and then telling them where to ship it? Did they have different restrictions based on the state?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
or did you run across anything for Georgia or any other state? I'm just interested.
I didn't, but I didn't really check. I figured, well, as long as they shipped to Georgia, it must be okay, and they did.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the end of that. Like, I didn't. You know,
it is an issue with some states.
I think they changed their laws a few years ago to allow it. But if I lived in Mississippi or Alabama, you'd probably not be able to ship it to me.
Probably.
Like, nope, you got to go through the Baptist church first before you get to
yeah.
Before you get the mark.
Yeah, you gotta get, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't check. Let me see here. I'll put some stuff in the cart. Okay, so I can do this. Let me see. So
should probably tell.
I put this in a cart so we can check. So it even just in your cart, so you can kind of sample this out. So I would imagine as long as the state's in here, they can ship to it, I would imagine.
Yeah, they probably have loaded up the states that allow it.
So even Mississippi is in here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, they had so many places in here. I just didn't see what I'm saying. Look at the list. Armed Forces Europe, for Christ's sake. I mean, you know, a lot of them won't do that. You know, South Dakota. You know, you do have to put the postal zip code in there.
Yeah.
Can we look up a South Dakota? Let me see. South. Dakota zip code. Yeah. Let me just put one random one in there. What is that? 57101. So let's see. Let's see if that. Yeah, so one small box at $25.
Okay.
They'll have a list on there somewhere that tells you what states they can ship to. Somewhere up there on the top, they'll have like one of those main lists.
I would imagine they do.
I've used that service before from a different company.
Shipping, customer service, probably.
Yeah. I would just imagine whatever's in their pull down menu they could ship to. I mean, that's the way I would think it would have worked. And there, like you saw, there was quite a bit in there. So, but I mean, they have a decent selection. Everything. Anyway, you guys will see America Samoa, for Christ's sake. I mean, the Federated States of what in the hell is that? Micronesia? What is that? Anyway, a lot of stuff in here. So, Northern Mariana Islands? I don't even know where that's at. So, I'm sorry?
Curious if they allow Massachusetts. Because Massachusetts, they usually don't.
Oh, Massachusetts, yeah. Where is Massachusetts? Yeah, Massachusetts is in here. So maybe there's something you can't get in your area.
So you mean to tell me if you live in Micronesia, you can't get that beer shipped to you? That's horrible.
Yeah, micro craft. I mean, yeah, if you live in
Micronesia.
Micronesia, I wonder if you can get like 40 shipped to you.
That's the Bikini Atoll and Rongelap and all those islands way out past Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Out there where all the freaking nuclear bombs were dropped back in the day.
Exactly, Earth. Yeah. That's where they tested all the bombs in the 50s.
So, I mean,
60s,
yeah.
And
I know
60s.
very well about that.
I mean, they even got Utah in here. So
Utah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, maybe there's some beers you can't get in your area. It seemed like a lot of Western beers, though. So maybe if you're Tom, and you go through there and there's some beers on it, you could ship some to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That you can't get. I mean, seemed pretty cool. So we'll see.
There's a couple of them in San Diego that do this service, and you can get them shipped across the country.
Oh, really?
So he could, get beers from San Diego or whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I know Massachusetts is I don't know if they even allow it. I've tried it on a lot of these most popular websites, and they basically tell me Massachusetts they can't ship. It's like Massachusetts stingy on that.
Oh.
Because I know a lot of states they do allow it, but Massachusetts just doesn't.
Yeah, you might be one of those restricted ones.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, Joe, all I can say is if you bring beer with you, just make room.
Did he?
Oh, Mark, we're losing you.
Room for that. I'm going to get back.
Yeah, Mark froze up. What was that again?
I said, make sure you have room in your bag for beer to take back with you, because I'm going to get you some beer to take.
Oh, cool. Yeah, right on. That'll work. Yeah, I have to make sure to check it this time. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
I have to make.
If you run that through the regular thing, the TSA agents are going to have a craft beer fest when you leave.
Oh yeah, because that's all the guy did that last time. He just, I was like, yeah, enjoy the beer, ass. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you told me he had a big smile on his face.
Yeah, I mean, you know that it's the what was the name of that beer fest?
The green. No, that was the haze.
The haze, yeah.
That was good too. That was a good bit.
I mean, it's beer fest time. You know what I'm saying? Guys are going to be taking beer back, and oh yeah, you know that it's going to be fantastic beer.
It's like,
look what I got from this guy's carry-on bag today.
Yeah. And it's all canned, sealed, everything. It's perfect. You're not tossing that out.
Yeah.
Put to the side.
Free in your check bag, you'll be all right.
Yeah. I've never had an issue with check. I've done that 15 or 20 times.
Okay.
It's always worked.
Carry-on could be a different issue, but check bag would be all right.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about is the carry-on, because that was where my beer got confiscated, not thrown away.
Put it in a check bag and you're good. Yeah. So
I'll put it in a check bag, and I still have the bags that I had from going to that fest. Those travel bags that seal it and all that stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
I still have those. So
there you go.
Anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. Thanks for another week. Remember, no show next week. If there's anything that I can do, I will do it and post it. But yeah, for right now, there's no show next week. So just keep that in mind. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Nick Hill said, "What's up, Joe?" So I'll say, "Hey, what's up to Nick Hill?" Haven't seen him in a little while, huh?
Yeah, he hasn't been there in a while.
Head coach has something pretty solid. He said, "Store it in your belly before the flight." I mean,
there you go.
There is that, right? There is that.
There's no wrong with that.
I still do have a couple, and they're still valid, of beer coupons, adult beer coupons.
Plus, you can get a couple of drinks at the airport before you take off.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna have a couple of free beers on Southwest Airlines, actually.
Then you can get on a plane and have that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be having, if anything, Fat Tire on a plane, which is
what is it? It's like what, almost a 4-hour flight, 3.5-hour flight, something like that.
Something, yeah. So plenty of time to have free beer. Nothing like free craft beer on a plane. It's awesome.
Yeah,
you'll be good.
That's awesome. Okay, guys, we'll see you. Peace out.
All right.
2 weeks, guys.
Later, guys.
See you, Bob. All right. See you, Tom.
That was like the Waltons.